Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here in Cincinnati. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Shot.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown.
Wow.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early.
12,
we see it here.
Here we go.
Nice first play pickup.
11,
fresh set of
Thomas.
downs.
Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
180. Shut up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
It's hot. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's second and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Shot.
tight end going in motion here. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
1-1, ready?
They face second down and 7.
Let's get set.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield,
11.
continue to keep your foot on the gas.
Gun.
Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle.
11.
It's second and 5.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. And this will be incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
11 mighty.
And it's going to be third down.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one off the right, upright. He missed it. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
And he'll get to the 40 on a short kick. Here's a second and 9.
It's not.
Now, Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Set to go
11
now
MT,
on first
Here we go.
and 10.
Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Hot.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Third and 9.
Let's get set. Hot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs.
11.
It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation,
12.
look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hot.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens are back within 4. It is 14-10. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hot.
Here's Brown. Oh, yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away,
11, Thomas.
I think I'm just going to keep turning around
Here we go.
and handing it to that guy.
Hot.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
11. Here we go. 11.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting
11
really to
MT,
pick up.
11 MT.
They're seeing the
Here we go,
game
here we
through
go.
the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
I'm one, ready? Let's get set. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So
On two.
can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Gun, gun. Dot. Dot.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily
11
touchdown.
Thomas.
You're
Here we
thinking
go, here we go.
first down. Let's get a fresh
11
set of
Mighty.
downs here
11
and
Mighty.
reset.
Dot.
But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
A carry here for Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Dot.
Now, Burrow. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Here's Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game.
11
And sometimes
MT,
he's highly
get set.
accurate and efficient,
12,
but at others,
12,
he just misses
dot.
too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. On fourth down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson looking to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's going to keep it himself. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd down, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So, back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Jackson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go, and the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here
11,
to the
11,
right
11.
side on 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd
12,
and
12.
10.
11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Now, faking the give. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here. First and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
180.
And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get to the 40 on a short gain.
Alpha, sit on.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
On the return is Jones. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
His drive will start on the ground, finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is hard. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out.
Recovered by the receiving team.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
11. Cut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
You. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. 180. Nice hot. Hot.
A first down throw for Jackson. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Report.
Now give on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to run it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
180. What is it?
Putting the tight end in motion. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. Here's 2nd and 2.
Shot.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Eleven. Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 20 on the connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Let's get set.
Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Gun. 11. 12. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. Second and 11.
Here we go. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
11, Thomas. 11. 11. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down.
11 empty. Here we go. Shot.
Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
12. Shot.
Burrow to throw. And he's in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Shut up!
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. They face second down and 7. Back to throw, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. Now it's Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. Here's second and 9. Now, Jackson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 16-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now, second and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On one, ready?
Here's
11,
first
Thomas.
and 10.
11, 11. Shot.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first down.
Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
Now Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Gun. Start. Start.
Back to throw, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring
11.
While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it.
11.
They should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now, after that catch,
on 2, ready?
They've got a chance 11. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Ready?
Now, on second and long.
Here we go. 12. Start.
Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
This offense still
11.
one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course,
no challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. McPherson, good on the extra point, and the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Want to quit, ready?
This is first and 10.
What in? Ready, shot. You turned it. Right.
Throwing Jackson. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense.
13.
This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Shot.
One last shot now for Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.